Hola, my name is Marcos Lopez, and my Shipibo name is Wexa Metsa. And in this afternoon, I want to share an Ikaro in my language, in Shipibo. Numa arroba, numa bunda raubo, habu vira hoyo vain tanara, hoyo vain tanara, hoyo vain tanara. Nano virai kaya ra, nando sine mani habu ribi bono ra habu vira hemabo habu vira hemabo hando hemaribi habu
Hey
ribi
guys, it's
bono
Semei
ra
Jangvero,
no
and we are here
bobo
in Jungle, Amazon in
ikano
Peru. And
habu
today I have
ribi
here
no ra
Marco. He's a maestro, curandero, Shipibo shaman. And today I would love to ask him a few questions about ayahuasca, about shamanism, and about this beautiful sacred plant medicine journey.
My Shipibo name is Mushamutsa, and I am the student of the late Maestra Olivia Arevalo. So I am a maestro curandero. Uh, so in this region, in the Ukiali, as this my father, my uncle, my aunties, and I am one of the students. So who is representing as well as a maestro in the jungle, helping the family, the communities, and nowadays the world as well. So I like that.
So, as a maestro, can you please share with us what's ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca. Uh, well, the ayahuasca in my language first. Ayahuasca we called uni or nishi. So from my tradition, the ayahuasca it's known by us as the doctors, the Murayas, the Unanyas, which means the doctors. So the ayahuasca it's a medicine, a medicinal plant that been used by the ancestors. From in my tradition and culture, the Shipibos. So it is a medicine that helps to diagnose the bodies of the people. So and and from that brings the information, the message. So and then we can start the healing, the treatment. So for us, in my culture, the ayahuasca is a medicine, so that helps to heal, and at the same time, we get to learn and helps to connect with the power of nature.
So, what ayahuasca brought to your life?
Well, the ayahuasca, the ayahuasca brought brought back many beautiful things in my path. One of the most beautiful things what I'm living right now is to be connected with my roots, with my culture, and the traditional knowledge of the ancestors, the grandparents. So the ayahuasca brought this, it brought back these connections for me. So, and when I say connection with the roots, it's in all levels, with all cultures. So the mestizos, for example, here in the jungle, and the Shipibos, and at the same time the Westerners. So brought this beautiful connection.
Mm.
And now, what I have is a beautiful community of people
Mm.
that do practice and use the same medicine I use,
Mm.
which is the ayahuasca.
Mm.
So it's one thing,
Mhm.
it's one heart.
Mm.
So we all now, even my family,
Mm.
now my mother, my sister, almost all my family are linked to the medicine
Mm.
nowadays, and we all get to study and while being doing ayahuasca, we get to open a plant medicine school. We
Mm.
get to find out that ayahuasca it's a way to to educate ourselves in all levels, which is mental, physical, and spiritual. So this is what the ayahuasca brought. So to now we operate a plant medicine school, and we are open to welcome, so to all people from all the cultures in the world.
Mm.
So this is what ayahuasca brought, a door to connect with the nature and traditional ancestral knowledge.
Mm. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
So, when was your first time drinking ayahuasca?
My first cup was
Mhm.
when I was 13 years old.
Uh-huh.
Was with my one of my grandpas, Leonardo,
Mhm.
and it was not a full cup. It
Mhm.
was a small cup,
Wow.
so it was pretty uh, pretty good,
Mm.
very gentle.
Mm,
So,
wow. 13 years old, first cup of ayahuasca.
right.
Wow. Okay, and what's another question for you, Maro, is about shamanism. What does it mean, shamanism, for you or in this culture, in this Shipibo culture?
Uh, well, the shamanism for me is the the ancient knowledge, the traditional knowledge of a culture,
Mm.
as is in my case, for example, the
Mm.
Shipibo culture, and in the Amazon and in the world exist many cultures.
Mm.
So one, no, I am part of one of the cultures here in the Amazon, and our ancestors used the power of nature
Mm.
to to heal, to learn.
Mm.
So this traditional and ancestral knowledge, the practices we do, in this case by using the medicinal plants,
Mm.
and one of these is the ayahuasca, that is the mother of all the plant, the master trees and plants,
Mm. Mhm.
like that.
Wow. So speaking about ayahuasca, can you can you share with us also the using ayahuasca in point of view shamans and vegetalistas? What is the difference? Like who is using plants what way, and what is the difference between shaman and vegetalista?
So the shamans or ayahuasqueros,
Mhm.
they use the ayahuasca.
Mhm.
Uh, so they take the medicine, and through that they do the diagnosis, they do the healing. Uh, so like that in the Maloka
Mm.
by night,
Mm.
uh, and so that's the moment when they start to get to know what the patient or body needs
Mhm.
for the following treatments.
Mhm.
So now the Vitalistas, they do their treatments or healings by using only medicinal plants, part of the plant,
Mm.
which can be roots, barks, resins,
Mhm.
leaves, even fruits,
Mm.
and also in some cases, animals,
Mm.
animal skins or animal poison.
Right.
So like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so the mix of these two powerful knowledge and wisdom
Mm-hmm.
makes it strong the healing
Mm-hmm.
and and the practices
Mm-hmm.
while we are studying.
Mm-hmm.
So there is differences.
Mm-hmm.
So like that, but the mix it makes it powerful. The healing,
Right.
the experience.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Thank you. um, Here in the jungle, it's a very ancestral traditional healing also through master plan diet, right? If you can share with us, what does it mean, dieting, master plan dieting? Mm.
So the diet,
Mm.
one of the most common things in the jungle here
Mm-hmm.
and in my village, in the Shipibo community, and also by using this plant
Mm.
in the plant world, we it's very famous this word,
Mm.
diet or
Mm.
dieta.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the ticket, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to get to heal or you get to learn.
Mm.
So the diet is very important. It's
Mm.
one of the main bases to get the healing,
Mm.
or as I said already, you to get to learn
Mm-hmm.
from the plant spirits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the dieta it makes everything to happen.
Mm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so if we diet, then we build this relationship with the plant, with
Mm-hmm.
the energy of the plant, and uh, so then we become mentally, spiritually, and physically stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So the plant, as I know from my ancestors, they say that uh, when we diet, it's like seeding a plant
Mm-hmm.
just in your garden. So
Mm-hmm.
in this case is when we take a medicine, a plant, when we diet a
Mm-hmm.
master plant,
Mm-hmm.
it's the same. We take it and it will grow in time.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, so by doing the dieta, we take care the plant. So
Mm-hmm.
we protect by not drinking, for example, no alcohol and not eating too much sweet, and also physically we don't have sexual contact, and even mental. No, so it's in all the levels. So we protect this seed. So in order for to the plant to grow in ourselves. So this is why why we get to learn, because we take care of the seed what is seeded in us. So this is why the master plant diet it's one of the bases. It's very important to do the master plant diet to get and receive the power of the plant. So in that moment when we receive the power, then we get healed, and depending on the time, we also get to learn the techniques, the tools on how to treat a patient, a person. So like that. So that's the, the master plan
Wow.
diet.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Sounds powerful. Sounds also, as you are sharing, there are restrictions, no? If you
right.
want to do a plant diet, so it's also challenging, no? Can you share with us, like, what restriction is also if you want to do a master plant diet? What's the process?
Well, if well, I will best share
Mm-hmm.
what we eat. so you
Uh-huh.
can have an idea.
Uh-huh.
Because if I share what not to eat,
Uh-huh.
oh, list is very long. So better, and just an example, and you can have an idea.
Uh-huh.
So on the way, traditionally, how I get to learn
Mm-hmm.
from the plants by the guidance of my grandma, and so it's like this. It's just had rice,
Mm-hmm.
plantains, the
Mm-hmm.
green ones,
Mm-hmm.
and boco chico,
Mm-hmm.
and
Which is
water.
yeah.
Uh, so
Uh-huh.
14.
Mm-hmm.
So these 14.
Mm-hmm. And
And
Boca Chico is
boco chico is a fish,
mm-hmm.
very common fish in the
Yeah.
jungle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See,
Mm-hmm.
and all my friends, dieteros, ayahuasqueros,
Mm-hmm.
all of them know the
Mm-hmm.
boco chico.
Yeah.
See,
Very famous fish then.
see.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. So of course no sugar, no salt, no
Mm-hmm.
oil.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just all rice, no nothing. It's just no salt,
Mm-hmm.
no oil, no
Mm-hmm.
onions,
Mm-hmm.
nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Bok chico same, just grilled.
Mm-hmm.
So then the yeah the fish is the same.
Mm-hmm.
So of course water. You don't
Mhm.
add sugar, nothing.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
so then you choose, and this is one of the ways.
Mhm.
The second way is you can add some fruits.
Mhm.
So you can add, for example, apple.
Mhm.
So like that. And the third, for me, there is three ways.
Mhm.
The first way, very strict. The
Mhm.
second way, we add some fruit
Mhm.
and some vegetables.
Mhm.
And the third one, it's you have the fish, the rice, and the plantains,
Mhm.
some fruits, and more vegetables.
Mhm.
So, eh, so this is what we call the gringo way.
Okay.
Yeah, so traditional, and gets to be not so hard, and then it's not so
Mhm.
hard. So for
Okay.
me, there is three ways to do a dieta,
Mhm.
but it depends also on how it's in what condition is the body, the
Mhm.
person.
Mhm.
So it depends on that as well.
Mhm.
But it's just to experience the plant medicine, the plant world, and get to have a touch of to get to feel the
Mhm.
medicine.
Mhm.
So it's fine. You can start from the second and the third.
Mhm.
But if you really want to learn, it's the first.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
like that.
Mhm.
That's it.
And now you are talking about the food.
Mhm.
So there is a restriction with the food, right? And there is also another restriction than the food if we want to do a master plan diet.
Yeah, there is restriction in all levels, as
Uh-huh.
I say. So it's in these three dimensions,
Mhm.
which is the mental and the spiritual
Mhm.
and the physical.
Mhm.
So, and when I say all dimensions, all
Mhm.
levels, is
Mhm.
also in your dreams,
Mm.
also in your thoughts,
Mm.
also in your emotional feelings.
Mhm.
So it's not only here in this reality that we're gonna avoid things, you
Mhm.
know. So
Mhm.
it's also mentally,
Mm.
so and even in our dreams.
Mhm.
So like that.
Mhm.
So
See.
well, dieting brought many good things in my life.
Mm.
I get to learn about myself,
Mhm.
you know. So as I shared before, it's a way to educate,
Mhm.
to do medicine, to do dieta,
Mhm.
to use the sacred medicine. It's a
Mhm.
way to educate.
Mhm.
So of course, at the beginning, I didn't know.
Mhm.
In time, I get to feel and get to uh, bring a meaning for
Mhm.
me. What is
Mhm.
to do medicine? What's
Mhm.
medicine and something like that.
Mhm.
So for me, dieting it's really educate me,
Mhm.
the plant spirits, the energies, all the advices I get from the energies, which is the
Mhm.
plant spirits,
Mhm.
because they put us always like bring back always to us to the road,
Mhm.
bring it back on the road. So anytime, any second, any minute, any day, you are thinking to, go on this site, and the plant medicine always brings brings you back on the road. So like that, and all advices I get not only from plant spirits, also from all my teachers, and of course from my main teacher, which is the late Maestra Olivia Arevalo. She always giving me this every day, every ceremony, bringing this powerful and also inspiring words, and she was always inspiring me through her stories. So the plant based in me, the force, the strength, the love, the joy, but not only the good, and I get to also know about from both sides. This side, which is the light, and this side, which is the dark. We'll call it. So it is very important to know these both worlds, and at the end, just becomes one. Also, it's just like this is what we call the ayahuasca uni, because it's just one knowledge, one wisdom. So like like that.
Wow.
So it brought so much healing, and now I am, I feel the leader of my path, of my world, and the ayahuasca prepares you. So now I feel also ready to support, to help myself, my family, my community now, and also to the world. So in time we start to become stronger and stronger through the help of the plant diets. So like that.
Beautiful. Thank you. So last question, Maro, for you is there is lots of people who would love to try this beautiful medicine journey. They would love to have this experience with ayahuasca and with master plant dieting. Would you like to share for this kind of beautiful souls some message?
Sure. Well, as we all know, from the beginning, when we heard ayahuasca, even here in the jungle, and even here to my family and my village, somebody says ayahuasca, and everybody, ooh, ayahuasca. So it sounds powerful, and I think all over the world probably people, I think people know at least the word or a little bit of what is ayahuasca, and people get to hear good and no good experiences. But my message for all the family from all over the world is that, as I share, it's a way to educate, to get to know yourself, and it is a touch of Mother Nature, a connection. So that wakes up many things in yourself. So the gifts, what is inside us, and everybody in this world, it's gifted, and especially now that you are alive. So uh, the medicine. It's a very good activator. So I can invite you and I welcome you to try the medicine. But also that don't be scared, because the ayahuasca or the medicine, there is so many ways to do it. So on the very soft way, and a very hard way, on any way you want. And this will always happen if you sit with maestro curandero that knows about this world or this science. So so like that. So and also to remember that in my community, in my tradition, we start doing ayahuasca at the age of like my grandma at the age of 8, like me at the age of 13, and of course, as I say before, we don't take full cup. So I welcome everybody to be part of this community as well, and so so like that.
Wow.
And the last thing, as my grandma used to say, kushi aki shinau, which means be strong or anything, whatever you are and learning and experiencing in this time and this moment. So like that. Thank you.
Wow. What an invitation, guys. So thank you very much, Mario, for your sharing to me, to everyone, to the guys. And thank you to all for your time. And we are sending hugs from the jungle, from Amazon, from Peru. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, Anu.